I call the Honourable Simon
Speaker,
Bridges.
it's a great privilege, an unalloyed privilege, to be speaking in this, the 51st Parliament in New Zealand's history, and to be returned as the MP for Tauranga and to be part of this national government that comes back into this Parliament with a renewed sense of vigour and purpose and determination, really, to govern for all New Zealanders to the best of our abilities. Can I congratulate you on your return in your fine electorate, very close to mine, and also for the service you provide this Parliament, along with Right Honourable David Carter, who of course is returning. And just as everyone has, but I think it's worth doing, also heartily congratulate Chester Borrows and Trevor Mallard, who are, and for one of them at least, I use this phrase advisedly, but are great parliamentarians. And I've, again in one case, wouldn't say enjoyed, but had strong interactions with both men. In Chester Borrows' case on the Justice Committee, where he showed what a, I think, bipartisan person he can be of this House. And Trevor Mallard, really, for all the stories, my very clear recollection of first speaking in this House, and of him putting through my paces. And that's something I suppose all new MPs, who I also congratulate, have to look forward to as they earn their stripes in this great House and serve this country very well. I was really proud, Mr. Speaker, to listen to our Prime Minister this afternoon. Firstly, as he talked about the United Nations Security Council and the privilege really it is for us as a small country to be represented temporarily on the Security Council. And also to hear him talk about the flag and that important debate that we are going to have as a country, because I think both of those issues show that New Zealand, albeit a small country in the South Pacific, is very much an outward-looking one, an optimistic country, and for all the talk of that big country near us being the lucky country, a lucky country that has a great future that we should be proud of, actually very patriotic of, and I'm looking forward to that flag debate. I think it really speaks about what we can be as a country, and this party at least is a party that is outward looking, that believes in free trade, that knows that our prosperity is tied to the rest of the world, and that we can face those issues, if you like, with confidence and optimism, not with fear. That actually foreign investment is something, if we manage right, makes a real difference to this country and to our standard of living, and that we should really embrace the rest of the world. I was also proud, Mr. Speaker, to be a member of the National Party on election night, not because of the great result that we got, and if not historic, certainly very strong result on election night, but because of the Prime Minister's speech, I think a fine speech, where he made clear that this party, along with our coalition or our supply and confidence partners, is here to govern for all New Zealanders, Mr. Speaker. I know that's something that this side of the House takes very seriously indeed. We're going to resist arrogance. It's not Stuart Nash's back attitude on this side of the House, Mr. Speaker. We take our role seriously, and we are going to govern for all New Zealanders. We're going to stay in touch with our electorates, and I know that's something you have done with aplomb for some time, Mr. Speaker, and I know in Tauranga it's very important that we stay close, that we listen, that we continue to get out into various sectors of our communities to know what it is that they want from us as we are now in our third term. That we've, yes, got a proud and a great track record as a party in government, having achieved strong economic management, better public services, very strong public services, bringing down the deficit into surplus, and this term offering tax cuts at the end of it all. But we're not out of ideas. We've got fresh ideas and things that we will be putting to this electorate, to this country, to ensure that track record continues, but there's more and better to come, and a strong economy, better public services and a clean environment, Mr. Speaker. I'm really excited about the portfolios I've both been in as a minister in John Key's government, and that I take up as new portfolios. It's interesting to listen to Louisa Wall, and I think she's genuine in everything she said. But we have heard a lot of scaremongering in this House, actually over years, about employment reform in this country, and the Employment Relations Bill in particular. I've been really privileged to be part of that, to be the Labour Minister for National. Now I think it's the Workplace Relations Minister, Michael Woodhouse, who's going to do a great job. But actually what we've done there has been about delivering more opportunities for more people. More opportunities for more people. We're pro-jobs, and we're not going to see the kind of people that Louisa Wall talked about out of jobs. And I think it's really sad, actually, to see parties on the other side campaigning against the 90-day trial, campaigning against the youth start-out wage, because they are policies that employers have told us in the independent ministry surveys have created more jobs, have seen employers give young people a go that they wouldn't otherwise have given a go and kept them in a job. We recognise, unlike the Labour Party, that New Zealand predominantly is a country of small and medium-sized enterprises that don't take on employees just to fire them. They take them on to give them a go and to pay them the best that they can. I'm really proud of the work we've done in that area. I'm really proud, actually, the work we're going to do in minimum employment standards, actually that we've done in minimum wage, lifting the minimum wage every single year we've been in office, so it is now the highest in the world relative to average wages. Actually, that's not something to be sniffed at. Paid parental leave, great work there, and Michael Woodhouse is going to do a great job there to ensure not only we increase the entitlement to 18 weeks, but also we widen it to ensure that it goes to more people than ever. In transport, roads of national significance, regional roads, making sure we've got efficient, safer roads for people to travel on, while also ensuring better public services than ever before in this country, Mr. Speaker. Actually, I'm really proud of, in electorates like Louisa Wall's, $1.7 billion investment in rail.
The time has come for me to leave the chair. This debate is interrupted and set down for resumption next sitting day. The House stands adjourned until 2 p.m. on Wednesday, the 22nd of October. Good evening.